Hi there, everybody, and welcome to Roll with Advantage. My name is Joe. It's great to be here for tonight's session. Let's go ahead and roll the intro and dive in.
To welcome you to the world of Evrand.
The Seekers of Insomnia.
Okay, and we're back. Sorry to cut the intro a little early. Take it away, John.
Welcome back to the Tales of Evrand, everybody. It has been, 2 weeks, I think? We're just going to dive right into this game. Now, normally we have the players doing the summary because it's lame. But unfortunately, this week I'm going to do the summary instead. So, yeah, I'm very lame. So, last we left off, the party split into three. Basil and Gak within the archives of the Astral Scribes. Gideon and Yursa helping fellow miners to extract some minerals from a far-off asteroid belt. And Rian and Enid within the battle pits fighting for coin credits. Each one of them had an encounter of their own, with Gak and Basil having to deal with malfunctioning archivists, while Gideon and Yursa had to deal with an asteroid spider, and Rian and Enid having to deal with the waves of monsters that the battle pits had to offer. All three parties did in fact complete their tasks and get out mostly unscathed, with, I believe, a total of roughly 20,000 credits or so. A majority of that was used to refuel their ship, get a new navigational drive, and fix and repair. The leftovers, I believe, was from the battle pits, where the party has 15,000 credits to spend should they wish. The party made it back to the Nebulous Bazaar, where they started conversing and talking about their various adventures, not before a hooded figure walked in, sat at their table, who was Ishna, threatening and telling the party to stop what they were going to be doing and letting Gideon go by himself. The party obviously did not take this plight, and Ishna left. The party is back in the Blissful Beholder, and that is where we are going to pick up. All of you sit at the table as Ishna has left with your various drinks. It is now up to you to discuss your next plan.
So, yeah, I think that, the next step is we wanted to buy some health potions, and then hit the road, Jack, right?
Do we want to spend a night here just to recover and then go? While the repairs are kind of going on and the ship's getting refueled?
Yes.
Sure, yeah.
Cool.
That's a good
Otherwise,
idea.
I'm game for that.
And we can go buy the healing potions with our credits.
I mean, John, real quick, how much does 15K, what's the cost of living here? Is 15K a lot of money, or is that like $20 in LA? What is the
Oof.
So I will say that normally on the Prime Material, a regular health potion would cost 50 gold, right?
Mm-hmm.
Here in Stellaris credits, it's about 4 times that in credits. So a regular health potion will cost you about 200 credits.
Oh, okay.
So whatever the cost of something in the Prime Material was, it's about 4 times that here.
Okay. So
That's
then
the conversion rate of your credits to gold.
Okay, so 4 times. So to make this easier, can I just divide 15K by 4 and then we just use the gold cost? Can that? Okay, all right.
100%. That,
Okay.
you know what? Very smart.
All right, so we have 3,750 gold to spend.
All right.
Cool.
There you go.
Well, I mean, I think health potions are
Yeah.
should be the key here. This is gonna hurt. Do they sell mine shields?
Well, I was wondering, yeah, anything that could give us maybe like,
Psychic
I don't know.
resistance?
well, I was thinking maybe advantage on wisdom checks.
Oh, that might be good. Like a potion of heroism, I think, does that.
Oh, really?
Obviously, I'm
'Cause
trying-
I feel
well-
like Gideon should have that one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We got any heroes feasts anywhere, John?
Um,
Got any
So-
spas?
yeah, we're talking about everything in like general terms. Those things do exist here. Like the potions, obviously, are not regular potions. If you go to buy some, they definitely have some side effects than regular potions on the prime material. Not crazy side effects.
Oh.
That's
but
fun.
but it's definitely different. There's not the same materials here to make them, and magic is less used than it is on the prime material. So heroes feasts, oh no, you could definitely
Roads.
probably find if you wanted to look around. The blissful beholder definitely does not have one.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
But if we're talking potions, and I'm not gonna lie, I did not create shops for this place, so we're just gonna go off and shop. So
sure.
you would be able to find everything up to a supreme, and supremes, however, are 20 to 25,000 gold apiece. So
Yeah.
So should we just get a few greater then?
Can we afford to get everyone a grader?
yeah, each one of those would be 200.
I do not need them because I have two potions of healing on me right now.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, I have two.
I have a
greater.
regular one and a greater one, actually. Now that I'm looking at my inventory.
Okay.
Oh, I have a no, I
have
used
a
it.
grader.
I used mine. Mine's used.
I do.
I-
Oh, I have one too.
I don't have one.
So maybe we should buy two then.
We
For
can get
basil
some
and-
more also.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it doesn't hurt to have.
Doubling up's not going to hurt anyone.
Yeah.
So why don't we just spend all of our credits on just buying out the graders then? Because unless they have any of those other potions.
I mean, I
Is
would
it-
prefer to get some utility potions too,
Okay,
because
yeah.
like at a certain point, it might be better to use the bonus action for
I will
something.
say this, and you take this with your discretion. You can purchase guns here. They exist in space. So
I mean,
just as a thing, if anyone purchased a gun and brought it back to the prime material, you would be the first person on the prime material to have a gun.
God damn.
Just saying.
it's pretty cool.
Oh,
Are they
you're
dex-based
just like-
weapons?
Gun gal.
You know,
No, you're so totally is a gun gal. I could see it for her.
I don't know if she's a glicky chick, but
Glicky chicky.
She's totally got Mercy's little like Barbie gun.
let's see. It is a. It's a ranged weapon. It doesn't say what type of weapon it is.
I kind of want Basil to have a gun. No
yeah,
joke.
that feels right.
Basil could have a gun.
It doesn't say what kind of weapon it is. Characters in most D&D worlds wouldn't have such proficiency.
Mhm.
I
feel like
I
since
guess
it's a ranged weapon, it would be Dex.
That's what
my
I would
thought is.
think.
Yeah,
'Cause you
I'm
have to
pretty sure, at
aim.
least with the guns Matthew Mercer made, which are
Yeah,
the
okay.
standard. I know
Nah,
those are.
you flex your muscle hard enough.
I would say definitely you wouldn't have. No one would have proficiency in these.
Are they martial
well,
weapons?
You don't know.
No, no one
Before
would
we
have
get too
proficiency. They would be a
before we get-
ranged weapon.
Before we get too excited, how much does a gun cost?
That too.
15 gold.
Around 250 gold.
That's
A
cheap.
pistol.
It's actually not bad.
That's not bad. I think we should all buy.
No,
That's what we should spend
no.
our money on. We go in there. I mean, how many gunshots would it take to kill Ishna, really?
They do 1d10 piercing damage.
Probably
That's
a lot.
not bad.
Ishna would be surprised.
Yeah.
She
Start
she
fucking
lives out
rolling
here. Would
Yeah,
she
but
be
if
that
all 6 of
surprised?
us show up with guns and just start shooting.
A drive-by is what we're suggesting.
Yeah. Date. Does Yursa want to be the vehicle?
Yeah, it should be like a giant eagle or something that we all
like
ride
an
by.
eagle or like a bear. We're
Just
just
that
like,
song by Ice Cube. It was a good day. He didn't even have to break out his AK. That's how I feel. This is great. Anyway,
okay.
I'm sorry I
so
started this.
We have made zero progress.
We're gonna buy 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 healing potions, skipping Riam, right?
Well, I mean, I have a regular and a greater, so I don't know if I need one.
yeah, I
Okay.
also have one too, my dear. I have a greater.
Well, yeah, I thought we were gonna double up with some
Oh,
people.
yeah, I'm okay with that. Yes.
Okay.
Well, I think
so-
that if we can swap out some of the potions of greater healing for potions of psychic resistance.
Okay.
Well,
Okay,
from how
so-
we've interacted with Ishna before, or at least how Gideon has, is it psychic damage or did Gideon suffer other types of damage?
The only thing that Gideon really knows what Ishna has is, well, obviously the dream stuff, but she cast Witch Bolt and Power Word, what the fuck was it?
Pain.
Power Word Pain. So those are definitely not psychic.
I think we should try and get the potions that would boost our wisdom checks or whatever, give us advantage on wisdom rolls, if those exist, John. Because it seems like
I will
you
say
might
that I
check on those.
believe, yeah, I believe in the dreams that you guys have done where you tried to like grab things. They have been wisdom checks
Yeah.
and like manifest stuff.
We should
Okay.
definitely be better at wisdom, just if we're in a dream realm.
Okay. So there are. Is there wisdom potions?
No, at least not like raw. Like the potion of heroism, I thought it was, but that just gives you bless and 10 temporary hit points.
Oh.
Potion of invulnerability.
I mean, that bites.
Okay, so I will say because
Is
you're
there an
looking
item?
for it. I'll just say I mean we could just you can find a potion that will grant you increased wisdom for a duration. So I'll say you'll be able to find a potion that can increase your wisdom rolls by 1 for an hour.
For how
There
much?
is a potion
how
of
much?
wisdom in 3E if we want to switch.
There was a potion of
Oh.
Owl's wisdom and Pathfinder too. But that's a +4.
Damn.
Yeah.
I like the +4.
Yeah, that's OP.
Okay.
But +4 in Pathfinder is like +1 in 5th edition.
Oh.
You get so many modifiers in Pathfinder.
I'll say that a potion of wisdom probably like 500 gold.
Okay.
I think we should at least get one for Gideon. The boy needs to know. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm down with that.
So that's
The only reason they're a little bit more expensive is because it's increasing a stat.
Yeah.
So that's
Sure.
that's 3 potions of healing, 3 potions of greater healing, because myself, Gideon, and then Yursa has
Yursa.
potions plus, I mean, her wild shapes.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah,
then
that has
that's
a greater healing also.
I mean,
But
you guys
So-
I
could
want a
get.
second one.
You had how much gold?
3,750. Yeah.
If you got 3 greater healings, you could get I think 4 of those wisdom potions.
Okay.
Yeah. So how much were the
'Cause it's
potions?
200.
The greater?
200 gold each. There's 600, and then let's see, 500 times 4 is. You could get more. You could get 5. You get.
We
wait,
could each take one,
6 to
or
2
wait,
times.
6 of us. Yeah.
I mean, some of you have really high wisdom,
Yeah,
anyways.
Yeah.
Like uber high wisdom. She be aight.
So minus. But you said they were 250, the wisdom ones?
500.
They're-
500
they're
is what she
500.
said.
5,000, 2,000, 3,000. We could get 6 of them, so everybody could have one.
Yeah, because it'd be 3,600
Yeah.
if we bought 3 greater healings and 6 of the thing that John just made up.
Yeah.
It's probably the best idea we have.
Yeah.
I say let's do it then.
And then we have 150 gold left. Minus. Could we
We got postcards.
could could we buy a gun that's half working, like one that's broken,
You got a
and,
clearance
and then
gun?
Gideon
Sure,
can fix
you
it?
you could go to the Techno Slab and find one for that much gold. It's
Hell yeah.
not in working order. It has no trigger. So
Alright.
you could add to your inventory, Gideon, broken gun, broken
Sick.
pistol.
All right.
Awesome.
So we all have. Well, I got one of
Oh.
the potions. Of greater healing potions. Okay. And who else taking the wisdom potions?
Everybody gets one.
Everyone gets
everyone.
one.
Okay.
Just add a custom item, and if you
I'm
can
just
put,
gonna type in wisdom potion in my little note in my
Okay.
other
Yeah.
possessions. Wiz.
it'll be a +1 to your wisdom score for 1 hour.
+1 to
I-
our wisdom score or to our wisdom-based rolls?
Well, wouldn't that? Oh yeah, wisdom-based rolls.
Okay, all right.
Because if it was a +1, you wouldn't possibly get the.
Yeah,
get you.
I wouldn't get anything.
I'm
Same.
calling this a whiz potion.
just write +1 to all wisdom rolls for 1 hour.
What color are the wisdom potions?
Purple. They're
Not
Rare.
yellow?
no, they're not legendary.
I really thought
Oh.
they'd be yellow.
Yeah.
No, you just bought 6. They're not
Yeah,
legendary.
well, the color. What color is a greater healing potion?
Blue
I'm not talking about the color of the item.
item
D&D
itself.
Beyond. talking about, like,
I thought you were asking. In
I'm not
D&D
talking about
Beyond.
rarity here.
They be like purple.
Also,
After
still-
all of that, they're still purple.
okay, cool. I really
Man.
think they should be yellow, but that's
I
fine.
was
All right, they're
I
yellow.
I smell
Yours
what
is
you're
yellow.
stepping in, Nick.
Good.
So, did I get a regular and a greater healing potion?
I think
Uh,
you just got a greater.
A
greater
greater
and
and,
a
the
wisdom.
wisdom potion.
Okay.
I'm not gonna lie. I'm after you guys leave Solaris, I never want to hear this song ever again.
You chose the music.
Oh,
No, it was good at the time, but it's been 5 sessions.
Has it already been?
I don't know if
5?
that's true.
I think it's been
3.
3 or 4.
It's just 3.
4 total in the Astral Sea.
I think.
Getting to Astral Sea, going to Stellaris, doing things in Stellaris, doing more things in Stellaris. Now we're here.
Getting to Stellaris, splitting up, back together.
Okay, so
And that
I
goes,
think
yeah.
that's everything, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think we're good.
go- Yeah. So we're
Who's
gonna
all getting
stay-
the greater healings?
I got one, right?
Me.
Basil, Enid, Gak.
That sounds good.
Good.
Yep. I got one, and I got them heals. I'm good.
So, I will ask. You've spent all of your credits.
Yeah.
Oh, wow, that's really loud.
Oh.
At this point. Oh, because I changed the map. Funny. You would have 0 credits left, so you could not get a room to sleep in. But you do have the Nautiloid. So I would like to ask you: would you like to sleep on your ship in Stellaris or sleep while you fly?
Probably in the ship on Stellaris, right?
Yeah, that sounds safer.
Well, are we gonna try phase 1 before we leave Stellaris with what we talked about, gang?
Yeah.
We most certainly can.
Let's do it.
All right,
All right.
John, roll for initiative.
I got a
We're
natural
fighting
20.
you.
I got a natural 20.
It's
Well,
crazy.
damn.
Wow. Well, I got a natural 21. I'm
Wow.
using a 21-sided die, yeah.
My
have a
initiative
natural
uses a
100?
D100, yeah. I still got a 3.
So, as all of you board the Nautiloid, you gather yourselves and come together in the... I forget which side of it is. Oh, what if you are... Oh, I forgot about the flag. You guys can tell me where you would be on this map.
Well, if we're getting ready to practice our little plan, where in our renovation did we add the beds?
I think down here in the prison deck.
Hell yeah, prison.
That sounds
bedtime.
right.
Okay.
Here in the lobster tail. All right. Practice.
Did we get rid of the stinky liquid?
Yes. Well, not... Yes. Down here, yes.
Okay.
Could you
good.
move me down there,
The
John?
elder brain fluid.
Mm-hmm.
That's what made it homey.
Yeah.
Rustic.
So, as the group of you come together in your newly renovated bedroom, what would you like to do?
I think Gideon would kind of look towards everyone. Well, from here it should be a straight shot towards Ishna. I think it would be wise if we continued our attempts to link through dreams so that we can do battle with her there first. I don't think a 6-person ambush is something that she'll suspect.
It might be best if we all try to, I guess, collectively go into one person's stream so we can all appear there together. I know our first attempt we were able to do it. It does take a little bit of focus. So I think that's the first step. If we can all go inside someone else's stream, not Gideon's, I would assume that would be dangerous right now.
I think it would be best if I didn't participate until we were ready. I think anytime I enter her realm, she'll know I'm there. I think
agree.
I should stay out here. If she does attack any of you, perhaps I can get you out of it before it's too late.
I think that someone should stay out here with you also. Like, we can all try it, we can all take turns, but not all of us going in at the same time and just leaving you out here, because if she could find us in the bar, then she could find us on our ship.
That's
Well.
a fair point.
Well, Gak, why don't you stay out here first? And then we can go from there.
Okay.
Alright, I think we should all collectively... We'll go to Rian's stream.
Sure.
So do we fall asleep holding hands again?
Yes.
So,
When we were in the library, we didn't get any books specifically about
Contromancy.
contromancy.
I know that was a subject you looked into. You didn't get too much knowledge on it. But you didn't gain extra knowledge that you already didn't know from talking to, was his name Elias?
No,
What the fuck was his name?
I don't know.
Me either. You know who I'm talking about. The realm of dreams is very unknown to a lot of people, even in space, even in this archive of the Astral Scribes. It's still very unknown. But what is known about it is that it spans across universes, and it takes a great deal of wisdom and constitution to manipulate dreams.
Yeah, you guys gotta hold hands.
So, Basil, Rian, Enid, Yursa are holding hands, trying to go into Rian's dream while Gak and Gideon stay outside and take watch. Is that correct?
Right.
Okay. Firstly, as the four of you hold hands and start to nod off, I would like four of you, Basil, Enid, Rian, and Yursa, to roll a wisdom check.
I think I have the lowest
Oh, wow.
wisdom of
Ooh.
everybody.
We're off to a roaring start today, guys.
Maybe.
Y'all, I don't know about this fight.
Oh, I know. Jesus.
Oh, I forgot to press the thing. I was like, why didn't it? I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Wisdom check. Stress. Okay. Did it roll now?
Yes. Good job.
Yay! Ah,
We're
bad
off to a
job.
terrible start. We're all gonna die today.
This is a bad start. Jesus.
Joe, you did a wisdom save, but is it the same modifier? As a check?
No. Can I have that one? I did the wisdom check that time. Thanks for catching that, John. I appreciate you.
You're welcome. You're welcome. No problem, dude.
+4 for a save and +0 for the check.
It's because I'm a paladin. I have my charisma bonus to all of my saving throws.
Oh. That's
Okay. So, as the four of you doze off, there is nothingness
Whoa.
Ooh.
and darkness. And Rian, as you open your eyes, you're no longer within the nautiloid. Rian, where are you?
Man, tough question. I think that Rian's dreams are a real place of serenity. I think that it is probably a cliff on a mountainside. You know, there's snow-caked cliff tops off in the distance. There's a small pot with tea boiling in front of him, small bits of incense burning around him, and I think there's just this faint breeze. It's incredibly peaceful and serene.
As you sit there in the expanse behind you of the plains that overlook the ocean in front of you and these snow-capped mountains in front, there's a random table that is next to you that has tea upon it that you just look over and grab, start to drink. There's nothing else around you. This is what you dreamt of and what you came up with. Right now, I would like you to make another wisdom check.
Okie dokie. Oof.
Okay. At the beginning of this dream, you very much are aware that you are dreaming with your natural 20. You are in a lucid state. Looking around you, what's something you want to appear?
A bird. Just like
Off in the
a
distance,
yeah.
you see a bird kind of fly across the expanse of the sky in front of you. Just disappear into the distance. What else?
Well, you said that I'm aware that I'm dreaming.
Yes.
Okay, so I mean, I suppose then he would be trying to focus on what their mission here is, right? Getting a little caught up in the dream initially. Now knowing that he's dreaming and that he can make things up, he wants to try and pull to bring the other three in, right? Because Gak was staying outside
Mhm.
Yeah. So then trying to pull the other 3 into his stream.
I'd like you to name me which specific one. As you look around, you can tell there's a slight connection of the other 3,
Mm-hmm.
but their connection is not as strong as yours. You only have the ability right now, because of your natural 20, to pull in one of them.
Well, I think Yursa said that it was his dream that they would go into, so I think that would be the first person that he would pull in.
Okay. Yursa, as you open your eyes, you are laying in a field of tall grass. Above you is blue sky. You can hear the ocean crashing somewhere. As you sit up, you could see about 250 feet away is Rian sitting on the cliffside drinking tea.
Oof. Can he see me? Or do I think he can see me?
Rian hasn't turned his back yet, and he doesn't know you're there because you have not made any noise.
Yrsa is going to imagine a snowball. And she's going to throw that snowball and imagine that it flies all the way over there and hits Rian.
As you imagine a snowball, you can see that a very abstract looking object that resembles a snowball appears in your hand. But you can see it kind of almost phasing through your hand as you quickly go to throw it. It does throw, but not as far as you would wish. With your wisdom of 9, you are definitely having difficult time imagining things and making them a reality. As you throw this abstract snowball, it then turns into mud and just kind of falls on the ground. Rian, you hear the slapping of mud on the ground about 100 feet away from you.
As he looks back, does he see?
You see Yursa, but she is transparent.
Hi.
Oh. Hello? You're
This
transparent.
is a lot harder than I thought it would be.
Yeah.
Well, maybe I will become more parent if we try to get the others.
I
Come
think that would
closer
be
to me,
best.
You're so far away.
All right.
Can you come closer?
Yeah, he will.
Okay.
Yeah, Rian can walk closer. Yursa, if you tried to walk, you notice, just like as if you were dreaming, as you go to step feet in front of you, you just stay in place.
Oh.
It looks like you're moving, but you're not.
Okay, quickly take my hand.
Okay, he will.
Goes through.
Oh, that's not good. Okay, new plan. What if we both think of Enid, and let's bring her in together.
All right, let's do it.
Okay, so you're focusing on Enid. So I would like, because Rian is lucid dreaming, I would like Rian to roll with advantage for a wisdom.
Vantage. Roll. Gonna be a 16.
Okay.
Did that not? That didn't put in the chat, but it's in D&D Beyond. It's a 16.
Okay. As you focus, trying to pull Enid through. Enid, you wake up. However, you are clutching on the side of a cliff, and there is a 1,000-foot drop-off beneath you to jagged rocks beneath the ocean. As you are clutched on and you're kind of looking down, you can feel the wind beating against you, but you can hear voices over the cliff.
Hey! Hello! Help! Why did I get stuck in this spot? Do we see?
Rian and Ursa, you can hear.
I can't move, but I think you should try.
Enid, I'm coming, and he'll move over.
You walk over and you see Enid. She is also transparent.
Oh, that's not good. And he'll try and grab at her.
Can't move.
Do you go
Yeah,
grab
she'll
for
try
her?
and reach.
Yeah.
Goes through.
Oh, it's not good.
What's
That
happening?
sucks.
Same issue as you.
Can she not try and pull herself up, or is she like stuck like Ursa is?
Make a wisdom check.
Okay. Let's see here.
Yay, good job.
Oh,
Okay.
yay!
Enid, seeing your friends, it definitely feels like a dream currently in the state you are in. It feels unreal. You can see that there's warping to the sides of this mountain, and some of the water beneath you looks pink and purple in coloration. It's definitely a dream. But as you see Rian kind of try to grab for you and you hear Ursa, there's this spark in your mind as you remember what you're trying to do. And with your 21 wisdom, you watch your hands turn corporeal as you grab and kind of and Rian, you can then grab her and lift her up. Ursa, you can make a wisdom check now. Okay. Seeing this, Ursa, you are able to fight through that mentality as well, and you start to be able to move, and you are more solid.
All right, now this is good. Now we all just take each other's hands, and now we get Basil.
Yes.
All right.
Okay. One of you make a wisdom check with advantage.
I think that
One
should be
of us?
Ursa.
Yeah, I was like, if it's one of us, it's whoever's got the most plus. So
With advantage.
Ursa, as the three of you grab hands and you focus, Basil, you open your eyes and there's a table next to you with tea on it. It's odd. You see the expanse of the ocean and the mountains in front of you. The three of you see Basil.
Oh, it worked.
is she transparent or corporeal?
She is more solid than the two of you coming in with a 12
Oh.
wisdom. Basil, this still feels loosely like a dream, just because you just got here. But you see your friends, and the four of you are in the same dream space.
Can I drink this tea? And Basil slowly reaches for the cup while looking at Rianne. Brings it to her lips and takes a sip.
Make a wisdom check.
It's not going so well today.
As you go to drink the tea, you taste a little bit, but it's almost, the tea has zero flavor. It's almost like drinking water. But you are able to drink it.
Oh, this is... She sets it back down. Not good.
What kind of tea did you make, Rianne?
Well, I don't know. I just think of the tea that I like the most, and that's what I tasted before.
It tastes like water that wants to be tea.
Is she still, like, partially transparent?
Slightly.
I think I might know why. I don't think you're fully here yet.
I think that's going to be our biggest problem. This is still a good idea. However, I think that the challenge of utilizing this world against you know who is the fact that she is going to be much more powerful here. And I don't know how to say this. We just need to be mindful of what it is we are choosing to bring into existence here. Because if it doesn't work initially the first time, we might not get a second chance to do it. Which I assume we're all thinking that, but I don't know another solution.
Yrsa, as you are talking to the party, over Rian's shoulder in the distance in the plains, you see your sister Willow look at you and then just kind of turn around and start walking.
You can see she kind of narrows her eyes and scrunches her nose a little bit. Did you guys see that?
I don't
No.
think I saw
Oh.
anything.
What?
I swear that. Are you dreaming of Willow, Rian?
No.
I swear I just saw her walk over there.
Rian, over Yrsa's shoulder, you swear in the distance you see a town come into focus. Ambufort. And you see the building of the Order of the Lotus kind of illuminated.
I think that whatever we are doing, we need to do it quickly, because I have a feeling that... Listen, when I first got in here, I had a thought of something that I wanted to appear, and it did. The tea, the mountains, the snow, the ocean, a bird. I thought of it, and it was there. Your sister, I did not. And I, right now, see Hombefort. I see the Order of the Lotus. I did not think of that. Something is influencing us. So I think that what we need to do in these situations is the next time we come in, maybe Yrsa or Basil needs to be a guide, since the two of you are very wise. You can be a guide to hopefully connect all of us. Maybe you can compensate for whatever the rest of us are lacking. But the other element...
Over Rian's shoulder, you see Moon. And then turns around and walks off into the distance. And Basil, you see the Raven Queen. Who kind of just looks at you from a distance, smiles, and almost kind of beckons you towards her.
Basil takes a couple steps towards her. It's her.
No.
Mother?
No, it's not. It's not.
Okay, we need to run tests now. Everything that we want to try.
Quickly.
Let's do it now.
Aiden's gonna try to look like Yrsa.
Okay, make a wisdom check.
Okay.
And in advance, I apologize for all of the wisdom checks. I know it's just one single roll, but that is the roll in the dream realm. 13. Your hair turns green.
Oh, that looks lovely.
Thanks, I was
And
trying to be you.
Slowly fades back.
Oof, that didn't work.
I'll try to turn into Rian.
Wisdom check.
I'm gonna scream.
Basil, nothing happens.
Rian,
Do I need to go to physical dice? What's going on?
Nah, the digital dice are garbage, don't you worry. Rian, can you stab me real quick, but lightly?
Yeah. And Rian will pull out the dagger, not using the activating word, and just like make a slight cut on her like finger.
Can I try and stop him? With my sheer willpower?
So I need both of you to make wisdom checks, because these are both actions trying to manipulate other things.
Oops, sorry.
Ooh, guys.
Yeah, I don't. These rolls are garbage tonight.
So you look down and you try to stop Rian with your willpower, and Rian, it does not work. However, your dagger turns into linen at the tip as it just kind of flops over and you hold it up.
Maybe we should just try to get out of here by our own, I guess, willpower, since it seems like things are kind of happening, and of course Gideon and Gak wouldn't know that bad things could potentially happen soon. What do you guys think?
I think we need to leave now before we're tempted away. I agree.
Perhaps, since all of you are anchored to my dream, if I wake up, all of you will wake up as well?
That makes sense.
We
How
can
can
try.
we exist in a place that doesn't exist currently, right?
Exactly. Okay. And Rand's gonna try and wake up.
Okay. I would like you to make a wisdom saving throw.
Ooh, +4. No way. 16?
Okay. Rian, as you attempt to wake up, you open your eyes and you are in the nautiloid.
Okay. Are the others awake?
The rest of you, I need you all to make wisdom saving throws.
Okay. Mine plus is the same.
There we go. There we go.
Finally.
Oh, hey.
One after another.
We need the
Rest of
saving
you.
throws. That's when it
Yeah.
works. We can't.
One after another.
Sorry.
You all wake up. And you're back in the nautiloid. Put this dog.
Oh.
Okay. Well, here's my thought. I was just about to type this and send this, but since John sent there.
I'm right here.
Oh, okay. Well, then I guess I'll say it regardless. I don't think it makes too big of a difference either way. I guess then Rian would say, okay, with everyone being awake, I think what we should do is Gideon should funnel into someone else's dreams. Probably Yursa, because meta-wise, Yursa has a +9 to wisdom saving throws, so you know that means she has the greatest chance of succeeding out of falling asleep. Because Yursa, I think, has the most talent in that area when in regards to wisdom saving throws. I don't know how to say that in a meta way, a non-meta way. So perhaps when we arrive, Yursa goes to sleep first. We all connect through her dreams. And that way, in case anything happens, Gideon, Yursa can be the one to wake up. Because I'm sure that if we go into your dreams, Ishna will not want you to wake up. Do everything they can. At least with Yursa being the source, we have a better chance.
I also wanted to just let you guys know that in our dream that just or Rian's dream that just happened, we did start to get affected by stuff. It wasn't Ishna, but I don't know whose conscience, if it was ours or just Rian's or just the dream itself, but things started appearing and we started seeing things that we had not tried to put there that seemed to be actively trying to separate us.
The dream realm is a realm that we do not and cannot fully understand. Perhaps this plan is not worth the risk.
I have another idea. Gideon,
Mm-hmm.
I would like to give you my parapet of wound closure to keep you safe, especially since you're the biggest target for Ishna. And it'll provide some extra level of healing and protection, which I think you're going to need. But I also have a gifted item to me, the Amulet of Proof against detection and location. Honestly, I never gave it back to the person, so it's now mine. But I can use it and look like you. And we can see what happens.
With what just happened in there, is fighting Ishna in that realm something that you all believe is still a good idea?
I mean, we are walking into a realm that is her domain. That's the reality of it. She knows how to use that magic and manipulate that space way better than all of us. Try as we might, and sometimes we may get lucky with Rian and his bird, but then the rest of us get muddy snowballs. I don't know if... I'm sorry, go ahead.
I was just gonna agree with you. I wasn't feeling very confident. But the odds of her bringing us there anyway are pretty high. Maybe we just shouldn't out the gate go in, but be prepared that she might take us there anyway.
I also still think that it's a possibility that if we go in, regardless of voluntary or involuntary, I think that there may be a way still to pull her out. Well, you know, we've kind of learned from at least the previous experiment that if we will it strong enough, that's a possibility that you could bring a piece, we saw it, a piece out of the dream. Clearly a whole person is going to be way more challenging, but I don't think that it's impossible by any means. I mean, there's a whole culture of people who will things into existence.
And in the meantime, she's going to try to trick us, confuse us, so we can trick and confuse her as well. Make
I
it
agree.
as even of a fight as possible.
And we know that now, going in. This wasn't a failed experiment by any means. We know that when we go in to whatever realm we're in, we're gonna see things that aren't real. And if we all can just agree with ourselves that what we're seeing is false and a trick, that's one less thing she has over us.
I'll go wherever you feel confident, Gideon.
Don't feel confident at all, really, to be honest. But there's no going back now. I was doing some calculations while you all were under. With the amount of fuel we have and with the hyperdrive, we could be at Ishna's in mere moments. So, whatever we decide, we just need to be certain.
Do we want to take a night just to mentally prepare?
Yeah, we should do shifts.
it's probably not a bad idea.
Hmm. Yeah. I still haven't been in anyone's dream yet, by the way. I feel kind of like I missed out on stuff.
We could maybe, instead of trying to get all of us into a dream, just have the people who would be more in control go in, and the people who would not stay out. And then if we do Yursa's idea of trying to pull Ishna out, then those people could take Ishna out of the realm, while the others, like, I don't feel very confident at all. I feel very out of control. I would not want to, unless it's all of us going in, I would volunteer to be one of the people to stand watch and try and help wake up somebody if there's clearly an emergency. But there are definitely people here who besides just knowing how to weave magic better, I think we have people who could do better than at least me.
So, what about this? Three of us go in. Yursa goes in initially, and then myself and Gideon enter into Yursa's dream. I, just by being near someone, can enhance their ability to save themselves from being stuck in that dream state. So I can enhance Yursa and Gideon's ability to escape. My own, I'll drink the potion, and I'm sure that will be enough. From there, we go in, we lure Ishna. Gideon, if I remember correctly, the other night you were able to pull an apple out of the dream world, right?
Correct.
So, we go in, me and you through Yursa. You grip hold of Ishna, and Yursa wakes up, and I suppose we have Ishna on the ship.
And if I look like Gideon, then maybe she could be confused and not sure if it was the real Gideon coming in to get her, or if the real one is outside of the dreams.
That is really good. When Gideon goes to sleep, you just sit right next to him and wait for Ishna to come out, and then you grab hold of her as soon as you see her, maybe disorienting her a bit.
I can be grabby.
Do we need Gideon to go into a dream at all?
Well,
If the goal is to lure Ishna, yes.
I don't like the idea of using Gideon as bait, for lack of a better term, but perhaps then Gideon might be a good time to use the potion, just for that little extra bump on top of what I can give you.
Because didn't you guys say that your dream was being messed with?
It was.
It was on the precipice, for sure. Very close.
Can we lure her into someone else's dream, and then Gideon doesn't even have to be in there?
I don't think she cares about us. The only reason...
Maybe if... I don't know if she's tracking, consciousness. But I guess if Basil, she goes with her idea of being disguised as Gideon, and she goes in to the dream, Yursa's dream with Rianne. Maybe?
I feel like she'll have a better knowing if Gideon is who he says he is in the dream world rather than in reality.
That's what I was just about to say. I feel like it's about the connection she has to his soul, not the way he looks.
Which in the real world will be beneficial for a moment.
Exactly. And
But
as
not
all of
in-
us know, combat happens in seconds. Might not be enough for her to figure out who's who.
It could take a minute, even.
Man, 10 whole rounds of combat, not even knowing.
We could all strike so many times and she'll have no idea. Next thing you know, the battle is over and we win.
I think the time you spent in the dream was worthwhile, but I think there's too many unknowns to risk forming a plan around it. We've pulled small things out of the dream realm, but we've never attempted to pull something like Ishna, who has such power and control over it, out before. I think if we try this, we're going to put ourselves at more of a disadvantage than if we were just to go confront her directly.
Okay. Then that's that. I agree.
Well,
I think... Go ahead, Gak.
I was just gonna say, I think we should all try to get some rest. And then I think Gideon, you should get rest last.
I was thinking the same thing.
If we have someone, like, you know how when we camp and we have someone keep watch? Should we try to have someone keep watch in your dream with you?
That actually is not a bad idea.
Well, John, are we gonna be able to, like, sleep and then be there, or could we just stay up and get there?
Well, here's the thing.
I feel like sleeping.
A lot of you have
sorry.
very low
injured.
HP.
I apologize. I'm dumb. Big dumb.
I think all of you are in the red, except
Erased.
for
Except
Gideon.
for Gideon.
Oh shit! Yeah, I'm badly injured. What the fuck? I'm just not realizing. Never mind. I have 27 hit
You
points.
got
Let's
you got chomped on by an asteroid spider about
let's
a
go to
couple
bed.
hours
Yep,
ago.
you're right. anyway.
Lisa's like bleeding out. She's like, I
think-
don't need rest.
Let's go.
I think
We'll
that
take first watch.
Rian can go with Gideon since, like I said, Rian can give him that +4 to wisdom saving throws in case anything does happen.
I mean, plus
Let's go take a watch with Basil.
I will say, I mean, like, Gideon has slept since this whole Ishna thing has started. There's a difference between sleeping and going into the dream realm itself.
For sure.
Okay, that's true. But let's take some rest, baby.
Also,
Right.
I really think that I should try to go into someone's dream. I just
It could
haven't
be
done
good
it.
for Gak to just know
Yeah,
what
have
it's
a
like.
go at it.
It's really not as great as it sounds, let me tell you.
Well, I don't necessarily want to do it because I think it sounds great, even though I think it does. I think that I want to do it because if something happens and I end up there, I don't want it to be the first time.
Fair enough.
Understandable.
When I rest, if you want to come into my dreams with me, I can't promise that they'll be fun, but at least you can vibe.
And I can be here to wake you up if needed.
Okay.
Alright, well, I'll take first watch.
Yeah, I'll take first watch with Gideon.
Before Basil goes to sleep or anything, she's gonna give Gideon the parapet of room closure.
Thank you.
Take it, boy.
And
So-
then, oh,
Go ahead.
what were you gonna say, John?
No. I was. Go ahead.
I was gonna say before any of that dream hopping with Gak happens, Gak's gonna, if everyone's splitting up and getting ready to go, he'll tell Basil and Enid.
I think I'm gonna talk to my book real quick and see if it has anything, if it knows anything about conchomancy.
Oh, okay.
That's a good idea.
So,
Gak just kind of like steps sideways a little bit and then sits down and pulls out the book, and then he like looks over and turns his back and sets the book down.
Okay. So just for clarity, you guys are hanging out in the Nautiloid. You're still in Stellaris Port. You're hanging out in the Nautiloid. You're gonna go to sleep in shifts, correct? So what is the first? Who is on first? I guess I will just go through first watches because everyone else would then be asleep at that time.
And Gideon.
So Gideon and Yrsa are on the first watch. Who's second?
I guess
I-
Rian would be.
Enid wanted to take okay, so I guess she wants to do a thing with Basil just before we fight. If it's not on the watch, that's also fine. Yeah.
That's okay. I can just be asleep the whole time. I'm not. My human ass needs 8 hours, so that's cool.
I was gonna say I only need 3 or 4.
Yeah, so does Enid. I just wanted to be transparent because we're gonna do a thing. It's not just gonna be a watch. So.
Okay.
Then do your thing on the
So-
watch. I'll not.
Breen and Gak.
Sure.
Okay.
And then Enid and Basil. It's the last watch. Okay.
And Gideon
so-
also only needs 4 hours, right?
True.
So
which
does
is all-
Ursa.
So Gideon
It's
only
only-
has to sleep for the last watch. Or for a watch. And
For bookkeeping's sake, we're just
Yeah.
going in the watches. But so Gak, you go over to the corner and what do you say to the book?
Hey there, Zirin. We got a dangerous thing coming up with the Dream Realm, and we learned about a type of magic called contromancy that a lot of people don't talk about. But I remember seeing stuff in the book, and I know that you can't really talk much right now because it was really dangerous. But if you're able to, I remember seeing stuff in the book that you had different types of magic back in the old times that we don't have now. So I just wanted to know if you knew anything about contromancy and if there's anything you could tell me that could help us pull somebody out, maybe, or protect us while we're in there. Thank you.
Roll a D100.
$71.
Okay. So as you sit there for a couple minutes, you get no response. And then you start to see ink travel across the page. You see, I'm familiar with this magic. The next line, it is dangerous. Next line, what do you need?
I'll just name drop her because I don't know if you'd know her, but there's someone named Ishna that's trying to kill our friend, and we might have to fight her in the Dream Realm. And I haven't been in there yet. I'm about to go just to try it out, but everyone else has been in there and they have a real hard time. But we've pulled an apple out once, but that's it. So, I don't know. We want to not... If we're going to have to fight her, but we want to not fight her in the Dream Realm. So, if there's a way to get her out of there, or to wake everybody up, or whatever, or if we have to fight her in there, if there's something we can have that will, like, keep us safe or something. I don't know.
You see the ink writes once again. It is difficult to manifest objects, even more to manifest entities. The next line you see, it takes great wisdom to manipulate dreams. Gak, you get this surge of knowledge. Anyone, this is meta, with a wisdom score higher than a plus 10 or above, will have advantage on manifesting, manipulating anything within the dream realm. Anything below that, it is very difficult. You also
So-
get... Go ahead.
Oh, I was gonna say, so from Gak's point of view, pretty much anyone with like a supernatural wisdom score. Because like obviously we don't know wisdom scores, but a 20
Right.
is a +5, so someone would have to have like a 30 in wisdom to
So-
+10.
Yeah, again, meta knowledge. There are 2 individuals in your party that have +9s in wisdom.
Oh, and the save?
Yeah.
Oh, gotcha.
Sorry.
No, that's okay. That is okay. I thought you meant an actual score, and I was
No,
like,
no,
Jesus
that it would be a
Christ.
+30. Yeah.
Okay, well, meta, I'm one of those. That was a +9, which is nice. Okay, so plus
Oh, you had a
10 to
+8.
this. It says +9 on my.
Oh yeah, look at that. It does.
Yeah.
There you go. So 3 people.
Oh, I have +1 on saves for the cloak of protection. Boom.
There you go.
But yeah. Okay, +10 on wisdom saving throws. Gotcha.
So I guess that would be anybody with a wisdom
Oh,
score.
I think I also have a +9.
Mm-hmm.
It'd be anybody with a wisdom of, I guess, 20 or higher.
Unless you have advantage in a
Yeah.
different way, like me.
Mhm.
Okay. And then I cut you off when I brought that up.
Yeah. So that knowledge will help you if you go in there to the people that could potentially manipulate the dreams further. The other knowledge you would gain is that in order to again, this is meta knowledge because it's really hard to describe this whole thing out of meta. To pull someone out of the dream realm, it's one thing to pull an apple out. It's a small object. Talking about pulling Ishna herself out of the dream realm into the physical world is a contest between wits. And you get the knowledge that no one has ever done that before.
Gak will probably just wait at the book for a bit, and then if there's nothing else, he'll just be.
Okay, well, thank you. I know that where you are is not good right now, but after we deal with this, we're gonna go and putting the book back where it belongs is one of the things we're gonna be doing. So hopefully that'll help you out. I haven't forgotten.
You see the book ink writing across that says hurry.
Okay, thank you.
And Gak
So
will
with that,
shut the book.
so with the knowledge that there are 3 of you in your party that with the help of the wisdom potion that you have procured, you could go into the dream realm with advantage on all of your rolls.
I don't know if everyone's still up or anything, but Gak will relay that to at least Basil and Enid.
Cool.
And also, just another meta thing, if you do roll a natural 20 inside of there, you will roll the next one with advantage.
Nice.
Oh,
Very, very nice.
nice.
So, with that being said, the 4 of you lay down to get some rest, while Gideon and Yrsa take first watch. And you are inside of a nautiloid ship. There's not much to look around at, so perception checks are not needed. For those that are sleeping, however, I would like to have all of you make wisdom saving throws.
Is this the time that Gak's trying to share the dream with Enid?
Okay.
Okay.
Because this can be.
I think so. You said wisdom check?
Saving throw.
Okay.
And everybody.
It doesn't matter for me. I don't even know.
I'm sorry to continue to make this a big deal, but do people still, since we're sleeping in close proximity to each other, do people get the bonuses on these saving throws?
With your aura?
Yeah.
That's difficult. I'll say sure.
+4. That makes it
A
not
10.
that great.
Okay, so
Oh.
okay.
Well,
33.
good for you, Bat. Jesus Christ.
I'm telling you guys, I'd be good in dreams.
39.
Oh yeah,
39.
39 plus 4. So 43. 40.
Oh my
yeah, 43.
god. Okay.
So
all right,
I
all right.
am Ishna
Kids
now.
dreaming about potatoes and cats.
I'm the Lord of Dreams.
Nick, based on that roll, I want you to start thinking about what Gak is dreaming of.
Okay, it's gonna take over his dream. Okay.
So let's just go down the list. Let's go with Rian, your score.
8.
Enid.
10.
43. Basil.
13.
13. Okay. As the four of you fall asleep, I will ask Gideon and Yursa if there's anything you want to converse about, or are you just kind of diligently watching the party?
Yeah, I mean, Yursa would be locking like her eyes on the party to make sure they're okay. She was way more confident before we tried our test, but then the test happened, and now she's a little bit more nervous. So
Okay.
unless Gideon says anything.
No, I think Gideon's also just watching the party to make sure they're okay, just smoking on his pipe on occasion. Probably a little bit away from Yursa, because I assume she doesn't like the smell of smoke.
No. But she'll
Yeah.
like give him a few like reassuring smiles every now and then, because I'm sure he's, pissing himself over there too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thanks for pointing that out.
Yeah, just every now and then they both just smile at each other like, yeah, everything's fine. We're not gonna die.
Internally screaming.
Yep. But other than that, now we're good.
Yeah, I agree.
In a turn of events, normally during Night's Watch, you hear from the two that are awake. However, as the four of you go to sleep, trying to get rest, start with Rian. Rian, as you open your eyes, you find yourself in Hamblefort, inside the guild hall of the Order of the Lotus, sitting reunited with all of your friends. It's been about 30 years since your group closed the last rift and saved all of Evrand. There's a sense of warmth and joy speaking with each other. The passage of time has been kind to all of them, as each individual has accomplished remarkable feats and embraced their own unique destiny. Gideon, with his ever entrepreneurial spirit, has flourished in the magical realm of commerce. His prowess has birthed a thriving network of enchanting emporiums that span the lands of Evrand, catering to the whims and desires of avid spellcasters and curious adventurers alike. Yursa now stands regally as the Queen of Lunaria, while also having been bestowed the prestigious title of Realm Warden. Her reign is marked by the wise governance and the unwavering dedication to protecting her realm from threats both mundane and supernatural. Basil and Enid have since gotten married and have taken root in a tranquil piece of land, claiming it as their own. Basil has regrown her garden as it flourishes into a sprawling, lush oasis of vibrant blooms and verdant foliage. While Enid has continued to work alongside you with the Order of the Lotus, she has gained a name for herself and has also taken to creating a small order herself, where she trains and teaches others. Gak, a now prestigious mage, has ascended to the pinnacle of magical mastery, earning the title of Archmage. He has since established a prestigious academy for the gifted, where promising young spellcasters can refine their abilities and unravel the secrets of the arcane. We shift over to Enid as you open your eyes. Enid, you find yourself in the midst of a momentous occasion. The town inhabitants gathering, their voices filled with gratitude and admiration as you are hailed for your heroic deeds. The mayor, with a heartfelt sincerity, publicly acknowledges your service and proclaims you as the survivor or savior who protected them from a great imminent evil. The dream then transitions, enveloping you in a new scene. You stand at a training ground surrounded by soldiers and aspiring young individuals eager to learn the art of combat. With a blend of strength and finesse, you impart your knowledge, teaching them not only to wield their physical prowess, but also employ their wit and cunning as potent weapons. From the corner of your eye, you glaze up the hill, catching the sight of Basil, who is tending to her flourishing garden. Your eyes meet and a genuine smile passes between the two of you, a silent acknowledgement of your bond. We cut to Basil. As you open your eyes, you sit in a peaceful forest, guiding a restless spirit towards eternal rest. With compassionate words and soothing rituals, you bring solace to a departed soul and grant their grieving family a semblance of peace. Your dream then transitions. You now sit in the midst of a sprawling and vibrant garden. Here you tend to an array of bountiful healing herbs, as satisfied customers coming and going, having their ailments alleviated by your herbs. It fills your heart with a sense of fulfillment and purpose. In the distance, your eyes rest upon Enid, who is tirelessly training young individuals in a meticulously crafted training pit that the two of you have built upon your property. The rhythmic clash of blades and echoes of determined shouts reverberate through the air, a testament of Enid's dedication. Basil, as you stand there watching Enid perform her graceful maneuvers through the training exercise, we will cut over to Gak. What is Gak dreaming of?
When Gak finally falls asleep, he is free falling. And as he's free falling, a giant version, probably 30 feet tall version of Chip comes flying over to him and says, "Gak, get on." So Gak gets on Chip and they are flying around Evrand.
Okay. As you fly around Evrand, you see these three dreams that I just described. Chip takes you over top of Amberfort as you see Rianne conversing with older versions of all of you, you included. You fly further and you see Basil up a hill in this luscious garden, Enid down the hill in this training pit. You can tell. Odd. You see your friends. You are flying on the back of a giant frog, but somehow you know you are not dreaming. Somehow you can tell that you have complete control over what is happening currently. What's the first thing you want to manipulate, Gak?
Gak's gonna kind of fly towards the Hamba Fort dream. And after kind of watching for a while, he wants old Gak to tell Rianne that he's super old now as opposed to being just kind of old like
Okay.
back in the day.
So, Rian, as you are in the Order of the Lotus, talking amongst your friends, Gak walks up to you, and Gak, what do you say to Rian?
And this is, am I taking control of old Gak?
It seems like it.
Okay, good.
Hey, man, I know that we used to tell you you were old back in the day, but wow, you are so old now.
What?
I said you're really old now.
What? Gak, you're going to have to speak up a bit. I can't hear as well as I used to.
I want to make Gak grow 1 foot. Like 1 foot taller.
I said you're old.
There's mold? Where? I didn't see it.
Gak is going to explode into dust.
Oh,
Like
can
sparkly
somebody
dust.
clean that up? Thank you.
And then I want to get on Chip and fly over to the next place.
Okay. Before we get there,
Rian is like 87.
he's 70 something.
You said 40 years, man.
I said 30. I said 30.
Hey, Gak would be 63.
Was it 15,000 or 50,000?
He'd be 75, so yeah, he's still pretty old.
Rian. As Gak explodes in front of you, you feel a shift beneath your feet. A earthquake. And you watch as those around you start to decay and turn to dust. The establishment of the guild hall fading to nothingness until you start to hear the sound of crackling, burning fire.
Oh no, John,
Distance.
you froze. Okay, you're back.
You're back now.
Okay. Cool. Thanks, computer. Screaming muffled in the distance over a deafening sound of flame. Standing in front of you as they come into focus are Aida and Isaac. But not as you remember them. Their bodies are twisted and destroyed. Their flesh burning and dripping away. Their bodies still on fire. As Aida looks to you, no color or emotion in her eyes other than sorrow, and says, "Why did you leave us, Rian? When we needed you the most, you left. Why?" You hear Isaac, "Daddy, it hurts. It hurts so much. Please make it stop. You left us. You could have saved us. Why?"
Before Rian does anything else, he wants to try and make a bird appear.
Make a wisdom check.
Wisdom check or saving throw?
Check. You're not trying to wake up.
Okay. All right. Cool.
As you attempt to make a bird appear, Aida keeps going on about how you left them, how you left looking for some flower. Aida continues to talk, walking forward towards you, this zombified, melting corpse of your long deceased wife. You forgot about us.
No.
And then you found
No,
some new family
no,
through something
I
that
did
you've
not-
only known about.
I did not forget about anyone.
Yes, you did!
No, I didn't! You're not real. This is not real. None of this is real. Stop! Right now!
You're right, Rian.
I know I'm right.
This isn't real.
And you
No,
watch
because
as
she would
Aida
never
starts
say
to
that!
Shift.
Never!
Aida shifts into Ishna.
You have no power here. Fighter. Paladin. You and all of your friends will perish and die.
You are disgusting. Vile, the
showing you the
filth of
truth.
these plains.
Are you getting mad? Please, take a swing.
She walks closer.
No.
She starts to poke into your shoulder with one of her jagged, sharp. It starts to go in. You doing anything?
No.
Okay. As that happens, we shift. We shift over to Enid. Enid, as you are sitting here training, this dream starts to turn into a harrowing nightmare. As you look around, you are consumed by an inferno. Basil's flesh begins to sear and blister, the flames vicariously consuming her form. Your surroundings become an overwhelming blaze that engulfs everything in your path. Amidst the searing heat and roaring flames, your attention is drawn to the voice of a friend, Moon, who stands near you, watching you engulfed in flames as she says, "Why did you let this happen?"
What? Help me! I didn't do anything!
If you had figured out your abilities before, you could have saved them. Why were you the only one left?
I don't...
There were so
Moon.
many good people. Better
I didn't
people.
mean to!
People that should be alive. And somehow destiny chose you?
I know. And she's just gonna, like, crumble to the ground.
As you crumble to the ground, she looms over you, almost her form getting taller. I wonder every day why I was tied to you and not anyone else. Why was I burdened with you? All you seem to do is get people hurt.
Sorry.
As she says that, her body bursts into flames as laughter, as standing in her place.
Enid, you know this to be true. Don't you?
I don't need to hear it from you. And she's gonna try and then get up to strike her.
Okay. Make an attack roll.
All right. Bet that's not with sneak attack. That's not funny. I would like to. I don't know if it'll matter. I could maybe. Yeah, I'll try and use my psionic bolstered knack feature to add a d8 to that, but I don't know. If I roll an 8, maybe something will happen.
Okay.
Let's see. Let's try. I bet that still doesn't hit. 16?
A 16?
Yeah.
Okay. As you strike out, you notice a slice across her form.
Oh, hell yeah.
But as that happens, the laughter once again. As we pan over to Basil.
Hello.
Basil, as you're standing there watching Enid training, this tranquility around you, you feel a tap on your shoulder as you, first before turning around, hear the sound of bubbling blood from an open wound. As you turn around, your deceased father, his throat brutally slit, his ghostly form bearing the mark of his violent demise. Hello, daughter. Are you pleased to see me so soon?
You're dead.
Then why am I here? I live on in your dreams.
I see ghosts. Maybe you're haunting me.
Feel as though we left off on bad terms, daughter.
Both times, I guess.
Why don't we make... As he goes to speak, you see the sky darken as faintly glistening in the light left, you see a taut string appear, connecting to your body, your father's lifeless form. Slowly and painfully and exuberantly, he is lifted into the pitch black expanse above, where you see peering through the clouds the pale masked visage of the Raven Queen shows. As you hear,
Mother.
Look, this mess you have made. The mess I have to clean up.
I did what I thought was right.
You disappoint me, Basil. Time and time again, you disappoint me. If every life I have given you, you continue to betray the order of things. The goddess of death is not meant to choose when or how someone is to die, but rather usher the souls further beyond when it's time to go.
But you've been keeping me alive. You've been going against what you're supposed to be.
Because I am trying to right the wrongs that you have had every life I have given you. How many lives have you taken, Basil? Peoples whose thread you have cut before it's even talked.
I don't know.
You see the visage of the Raven Queen, this large face in the clouds, start to come into focus as Ishna.
You know it to be true, Basil. You have disappointed your mother. That's probably the reason why she won't let you be with her.
That's not true. We can't.
You're in the Astral Sea, Basil. Why isn't she taking you now? The divine gate that separates the prime material from the Astral Sea is no longer an obstacle for her. Why?
She said it was. All for all the gods.
The gods lie.
She wouldn't lie to me. You're lying. You're the liar.
I'm showing you the truth.
She gets closer to you and points her hand out towards you.
Okay. Search deep. You know what I say. It's not a lie.
Narcissists always believe they're telling the truth.
It's going to bring me so much joy to keep all of you here while I kill your friend.
It's not
As she
going
starts
to
to
happen.
disappear. Gak, as you are flying around, you see from afar this happened to Rian. This happened to Basil. This happened to Enid. You see like this cyclone of darkness around each one of them as you can see into each one of their nightmares, and each time you can see Ishna poke out. Not only that, as they are talking to these individuals, because you rolled a 43. This entire time, Ishna has played every single person in their nightmares. There's this faint illusion where in the front it is, in Rian's dream, Isaac and Aida, but in the back it is Ishna herself. In Enid's dream, you can see the face of Moon, but in the back is Enid. The same for Basil. As she disappears from Basil's nightmare, she looks, and you see her head almost turn all the way around like an owl, and looks up in your direction. What are you doing?
And she's over by Basil.
She is fainted away out of Basil's nightmare, leaving her in her current state.
Okay, do I see Ishna, or did she fade away from my view as well?
You can see her. She fades out of this cyclone of darkness. She just kind of walks out. She's creating these nightmares around every single one of your party members except for you. And she's in the same space you are. Because you can see all of them, she's exactly where you are, where she can see all of them, and she's just kind of walking to each dream and making a nightmare out of it.
I would like to... I want to lock eyes with her. And I want to try and take all three of the nightmares that are in their own separate places, and I want to move them towards each other so they're all in the same place.
Okay. As you lock eyes with her, you see this crooked smile across her face. As, almost like Bruce Almighty style, start to take your hands and start to move them as she notices what you're doing. And you can see this face of confusion. You do. You take these dreams, these nightmares. Rian, Enid, Basil, all of you can feel your bodies move in a direction, like being picked up and moved into this space. The darkness around you kind of collides with the other two as Rian, Enid, and Basil, all of your nightmares turn into one continuous nightmare. But you see all three of you. You don't see Gak. Gak, at this point, I need you to make... Where's it at? a dexterity saving throw.
And I get +4 from being near Rian, right?
You do.
19.
Yeah, right.
19. Okay.
Rian's coming in clutch here.
Sorry. Oh, I'm sorry. It's a Constitution saving throw, but you can use the same if you got a 19. 15.
Yeah.
Go ahead and roll again.
Okay.
It's con.
It's going to end up being nearly the same thing because my con's +3, but I rolled lower. So 18.
We'll go with the 15. It's not going to make a difference, but just to make you feel better, because I make you reroll. From behind, as you move the three of them into place, you hear,
What are you doing?
as you feel these spikes just kind of lash into you, and you take 57 points of necrotic damage as she casts Blight.
I'd like to imagine I have more hit points.
Unfortunately, you don't.
No, so yeah, I'm down.
As that happens, Gak releases the nightmare that is happening. The three of you can see each other, but you are consumed by the darkness. I need all three of you to make wisdom saving throws.
I see.
Enid, yours is 15.
Oh, mine's 15 now? Okay.
Yeah.
I got a 26 then. Bitch.
15 was just enough.
Oh, man.
Ah, bless.
Basil. Actually, I should describe what Gideon and Yursa see on the outside. First, what you both see is Rian's shoulder just starts to bleed in a spot. Rian, you take 6 points of piercing damage. You see the blood kind of dripping out, and you can see his shirt get pushed into his clavicle. You then see Enid, I need you to roll that damage with sneak attack.
Oh, right. Gotcha. I was like, huh? Hey, what now? Yep. Okay. There it goes. Sneak attack.
Cool.
Because she was surprised that I attacked her. Sorry, I'm
Yes,
done.
this is correct.
Okay.
Technically, all your allies are flanking each other, so...
Hey!
Basil, well, Yursa and Gideon see this happen at the exact almost same time that Basil, you wake up. Basil, you wake up with a psionic blade in your chest as Enid in her sleep has swiped and it
Oh,
has
shit.
hit you.
Oh my god.
Why was I so fucking confident? I was getting cocky there for a second. Jesus fuck.
Basil, you wake up. You take 20 points of damage.
I'm so sorry. That is
She's
surprising.
like clutching her chest. So there's the dagger in my chest.
No, the dagger disappears because Enid's dagger are psionic. So now
My
there's a hole and you're just
hand
bleeding.
goes to grab where the dagger would be, which really sucks because you don't pull out a blade when it's in a wound. So now I'm bleeding out.
Yep.
Nirsa's gonna immediately put a cure wounds and just
Yeah.
like she has time to jump in.
As you jump over, Gak, I need you to make a wisdom saving throw with a disadvantage. Unless you took that potion.
I don't think any of us took the potion before going to sleep in here.
Okay, go Basil.
Thank you.
I'm sorry, Basil.
Oh.
This
It's
is
okay.
a rough
Nice.
start to our relationship.
So I rolled a 19 and 11, but I have +9 and plus the 4 from Rian, so 24 at disadvantage.
Nice.
Oh, you're lucky. Gak, as Ishna casts the blight spell on you, you can feel and see your skin start to turn pale, your veins start to turn black underneath the skin. The Gideon and Yursa, you can see this happening to Gak, and Gak, you feel the pain and you wake up immediately as Rian and then Enid wake up simultaneously. As you are all awake in the Nautiloid.
Do I wake up or am I unconscious?
Oh, that's right. Gak
Yeah.
is unconscious.
Oh, shit.
Yours is going to try to cure wounds into Gak.
It works.
Okay.
Basil's gonna reach over and cure wounds Rian and Enid.
I don't think Enid took any damage.
Oh,
Yeah.
no? Okay.
Rian didn't either.
Wait.
Well, I mean, he took 9 points, but he's fine.
Okay.
Or 6, I mean.
What just happened?
I don't know.
Basil's like still clutching her chest. But, like,
Ishna.
the wound is closing.
Ishna, came to us all. I'm assuming, judging by what I see here.
I assume, John, they didn't get a long rest.
No.
Oh my god, we're all gonna die.
Well, there's still time for a
Maybe we
long
could-
rest.
Yeah.
Did
Every time we sleep.
did Yursa do cure wounds for Gak?
Yeah, she will, babe. Let me.
Okay.
blow
Is that
it
No,
not
up.
I
the
wasn't
11?
sure if she did or not.
I think that's the 11 you did.
Yeah, that was the 11.
Oh, okay.
The first one was for Basil.
And how much more do you have, Nick, that needs to be healed?
Oh, a lot. 53.
Oh my god.
I'm gonna use my Flail of Wound Closure, 2nd level.
I'll say, yeah, go ahead. Go ahead, sorry.
I was gonna say, because I doubt anybody's gonna really get full rest.
Yeah. If Gak was at full health, that blight wouldn't have killed him. But we went into our dreams with half health because that's what we normally do.
That's how you res.
Yep.
I will say anybody who was outside of the dream could have used this time to short rest.
Oh yes, please.
Oh shit.
That doesn't do anything for me.
Yursa can,
I just need all these hit die. Bop, 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 bop.
What Wait, how did people even get damaged?
I could have controlled stuff
In your dream.
in everybody's dream. I saw everybody's. They were all in different places, and I saw them. I could look at them. They were all in 3 different places individually, and I messed with Rian a little bit, and then, I saw Ishna messing with all 3 of them, and making them have nightmares, and I could see outside of their dreams, but I was flying around. I could have done anything, and I brought all 3 of their dreams together so they could be together in their dreams, so they don't have to worry about being separate, and they could help each other. And Ishna saw me, and she looked really surprised that I was there and that she could see me in that way and that I could see her. And then as I was helping them, she appeared behind me and hurt me, and then here I am. But I should have thought about trying to do something to her. I feel like I could have. She was able to do something to me. I could have done something to her. I could have stopped her.
Well, no one could have known this was going to happen the way that it did. You did a good job, Gak. Everybody's out and everyone is here.
done anything.
You've done more than any of us were able to.
How were you able to even... Do you know... Can you do it again? I don't even know what I'm asking.
I don't know. It was my first time. I'm not looking to take a second try right now, but
Well, yeah.
maybe. I don't know. I wasn't dreaming. It was real. I was experiencing all of it, and not in the way that I normally do when I dream and it feels really real. I knew it was real.
I'm very, very thankful to have you, Gak. You saved our lives.
Well, I distracted her from making yours worse, I guess.
You saved us. Basil goes to hug him.
And Gak will hug her back.
What should we do next, then?
I think we drink, we heal as much as we can. Maybe we just, like, hang out for a short period of time. Short rest. And then I'd just say, I think we just gotta go get her.
Okay. Yeah, probably should avoid using our resources as much as possible. This is not what I thought we'd be getting into.
Did anyone see a spa in town?
No.
Did we see a spa?
There might have been one
God.
in High Rock, but not outside.
We can get in High Rock, right? Just
No,
gaslight people again.
Does anybody have the spell Liamon's Tiny Hut?
No.
Mm-mm.
Nope.
I am gonna propose that
To yourself.
Rianne has, so obviously we're out of credits, but we're still in the dock of Stellaris. So my proposal is we go back into the city, we try and, I can sell both of my healing potions because I have lay on hands, but my proposal is that we try and get enough credits so we can buy a scroll of Leoman's Tiny Hut and have somebody else cast it.
That's
What does
not a
that
bad
do?
idea.
Do we?
Sorry, go ahead, Ryan.
Well, I was gonna say, do we really think that would help us?
I mean,
At least we're not.
at least
in...
the language of the spells and other magical effects can extend through the barrier or through the dome or be cast within.
I think it could help keep her at bay at least, because like we didn't have this intensive night. I mean, we were able to get long rests when we were on the material plane. She would mess with us, but it wouldn't be this intense, right?
Yeah. I'm just trying to think of anything that could help because, I mean, for any of us to go into this fight without a long rest it's dumb. I mean, it's really a bad decision.
Yeah.
So, I'm at 41 out of 105. Like I didn't get hit that much. I got 6 points of damage, but I mean, you know, Enid and I went through a gauntlet. Yursa's barely alive. Gak's barely alive. I feel like a short rest isn't gonna.
And y'all need your
Gonna cut it.
spells.
Yeah, I don't have any of my spell slots because I used them all during the fight in the pits.
Gak would probably tell everybody else about in layman's terms, about the +10 saving throw thing having advantage.
I know that we were able to find something that could make all of us have an easier time. Do you think there's a spell or something that can make someone else have a worse time?
That would be great. But I don't know of one.
I don't
Knock her
know.
down a peg in her own place? Because again, we're not going after her in the dreams, but I kind of feel like she can just make us go to sleep. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, we can look around. I'm not familiar with scrolls or spells at all. So. And I'm not well read.
They got little cannons you can hold in your hand here, so who knows what else they have.
Right, yeah. I'll go with you, Rian, to get the scroll, and maybe we can look around and see if there's one that can, like you said, take people down a peg or two.
I think we should all just go together.
We can do that too. Let's go.
Rian, being around you makes me a lot more confident. You have this energy about you that just really makes me feel like I can do a lot more.
What? Did you say something, Gak?
Yeah, that was me that said you were old and then turned
I
to
know.
dust. That
I
wasn't
know.
Ishna.
I know. Yeah, you said you played a trick on me. You know, yeah.
Guys, you missed it. He was looking at all of us while we were
Yeah,
old.
we should
and
get
then
this
I turned
scroll,
into old
shouldn't
one,
we?
And I called
Yeah.
him super old, and then I turned to dust.
Yeah.
Why did you dream about us being old and wrinkly?
So we were all on his level, I guess. I don't know.
No, because you were all happy.
Oh.
Everything
together?
the danger was gone. We were all safe. We were all happy.
I would like at this point everyone to mark off on their character sheet a point of exhaustion.
Yeah, we need that hut.
No.
We need
John
the hut.
wants us to die.
Hut time, hut.
I want you guys to have your best chance, but you're all gonna go into this fight with your existing 20 hit points.
Wait a minute.
How do you mark exhaustion on your character sheet?
Under conditions,
conditions?
right underneath your hit points. You can click on it and scroll down.
Boop.
Okay, the Nautolite, the hyperdrive is fixed. What if we teleported back to the material plane, slept there, and then teleported back here?
Do we have enough fuel?
So I was actually thinking in my head that that could be an option, and I didn't want to say anything. But you could plane shift or teleport back to the prime material. You might not have enough to get back to Ishna, but you could definitely have enough hyperdrive to get back to Stellaris.
And we just
And
go up
do
again
jobs
and
again?
go.
Have this exact
That's
same
true.
problem?
Yes.
Yeah,
Could
let's see if we can trade potions for a spell or for a scroll first.
Yeah.
I will say this, just for Gak, your knowledge. When you went unconscious, the dream was cut off. You were not dreaming anymore. So
Oh, so when Gak went unconscious, that's what pulled us out of the dream.
that's what basically pulled him out of the dream. Because you can't dream when you're unconscious.
Right. I thought you were trying to say it also pulled the rest of us too.
All
Sorry.
we have to do is die, and then she can't she
Perfect.
can't attack us.
It's a
a
really
great
good
idea.
point. Yeah.
Scroll
I'm
time.
stating that there are other forms of consciousness that would not have you dreaming. Unconsciousness is one of them.
But is that getting a long rest if you're unconscious?
No, but I'm saying there are other avenues
We need
if you guys can think of that. but
anesthesiologist to help us out here.
If you
We
can
can
figure
get
out a way to,
hypnotized.
if you can figure out a way to sleep without dreaming.
Isn't that what trance is, though? Technically.
La 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 la.
So, I don't know.
Let's go get the hut.
Let's
You know, we're
hypnotized.
getting into, let's.
Let's get hypnotized.
Let's go
Okay,
get
so you're gonna sell your potions.
Some
How many
of
potions?
them.
Okay.
I mean, how much is the scroll?
Lehman's tiny hut.
Yeah, it's
what
third level.
level spell? It's third level. You know what? I'm just gonna say, just for the sake of time and everything, it's gonna be the exact amount that you will sell these potions for.
Nice.
Could Rian just? I mean, I don't want to have everybody sell all of the potions. Could Rian just trade the potion of speed, which is a very rare potion?
I would like you to make a persuasion check.
Okay, I can do that. 18.
Okay. Yes, you can sell the one potion of speed to get the scroll of Demon's Tiny Hut.
All right. Goodbye, potion of speed.
Okay, you don't need to do drugs anyway.
Say no to drugs, please.
Let me have it. Okay, all right,
So-
that's fine.
The scroll is a one-time thing from a spellcaster who can use said scroll, or you can wait 3 hours for Gak to write it in his book.
That one, I think. We're already exhausted. What's the harm in waiting 3 more hours? Because then Gak has it.
I think. Hold on, let me check. What type of spell is Leomund's Tiny Hut?
Abjuration, I think. It's what it feels like it should be. It's conjuration?
Conjuration.
Bro, what the
Ha,
fuck?
I said that without even
No,
looking
you're
at
conjuring the bubble, yeah. Damn, if it was abjuration, it would have taken Gak half the time.
Damn
What
it.
I'm looking at says evocation.
It is.
Oh, I thought someone said conjuration. Sorry.
it. I did.
Oh,
No, yeah, abjuration is his evocation, but it's a conjuration spell. So let's see.
That was really
Yeah,
funny.
you can.
Tomato, tomato.
What am I?
We're all just confused. Please.
I don't
keep
know. You
going.
said
I'm just really
abjuration is his
bastard.
evocation because of conjuration. That's what it sounded like you said.
Okay. Let me just.
Pain.
Tiny hut is evocation, yeah.
and you
His-
said so succinctly, like I should understand what that means.
You know what's actually? You know what's funny? This is actually hilarious. So I think Nick and I talk about that Gak is a difficult time writing stuff in his book because he can't read. However, took that drink. He can understand the languages.
Right.
Please just let this one thing be easy.
No.
Ah!
Yes. He can write it in the book.
Okay, all right, cool.
Yay!
Nick's not even here.
I know.
He's watching on Twitch.
Pain.
Okay.
Oh shit! Can we say that it included a small crystal bead? Or no, it's not a monetary component. Gak would have it in his material components pouch thing.
Yeah, imagine the amount of times Elias would have had to do that. It's like, oh, here's a bead. All right, here's a bead.
Tiny hut.
Yeah. After 3 hours, during the 3 hours, is there anything else anybody wants to do for the tiny hut?
Yeah.
Cool.
Oh,
Go ahead.
instead of doing the watch, because we're tired bitches now while we're waiting, Enid will pull Basil aside.
Oh, hi.
Hi. Okay. So now that I'm extremely exhausted, and sure you are, we all are.
Yes.
I originally just wanted to sorry. I wanted to check in with you because I'm nervous. Obviously all of us are in danger.
Right.
I'm nervous about you being targeted the second most behind Gideon because you are one of the people that would be able to keep him up the best. So keep Ishna from getting what she wants. And while I know Yursa also does a lot of healing output, she has a lot of defenses.
Right.
I just and now that we're all exhausted, maybe it doesn't work out as well. I wanted to kind of, I don't know, see if I could impart any of my knowledge to you to help you just feel a little bit more confident in keeping yourself safe, because I feel like you prioritize us a lot.
I just want to make sure that everybody's okay.
I know And that's great. That's it's admirable, and I think that's a really wonderful quality that you have. I just think you need people want you to be around longer too.
Well,
I
thank
want you to be around longer.
Oh, that's nice of you to say. I don't know. I'm not as good as you or Rian.
No, you are. That's the thing. Like, what are we? Just swinging weapons, but you can do what we do, honestly, like, and more clearly. It just, you have all the tools, I guess, is what I'm trying to say, and I just, to help you feel more confident and know how to, I guess, utilize everything.
And you're okay to teach me now?
I think now would be, unfortunately, the best time, even though you literally are bleeding out and I can't keep my eyes open.
Oh, it's just a scratch.
It doesn't... And by inspection, can Enid tell what kind of wound? Yeah. You see any of Enid's, like, confidence that she'd been trying to, like, maintain with you, Basil, just, like, shrivel up and die.
Do I... Would you say it's easy for Basil to notice that Enid realizes?
I mean, she's gonna tell you.
Oh, okay, cool.
She'll just say, "Oh my god, I'm so sorry. I did that. I'm sorry. Oh my god.
No, you barely pricked me. It was
That's not
it didn't
true,
even
and
hurt.
that's awful.
I was in no pain whatsoever. I promise.
You woke up screaming. I am so sorry.
It was most of the shock. You know, it's like ooh ha, like a quick shock. It was just a scary moment, but I'm fine. See, and Basil like touches it and like lightly winces. Oh, see, it doesn't hurt.
I'm sorry. I was trying to attack Ishna. I don't even know. I don't even know what
all
we're
were
doing
trying.
anymore.
It's the best that we can do right now, and I guess you'll have to find a way to make it up to me.
Like how?
Hang out maybe. Make tea.
Well,
or something.
It seems like you've been dreaming about some bad tea recently.
I could use some good tea.
I don't have anything to make tea right now.
That's okay. Think of it as an IOU.
I feel like I owe you more than tea.
You owe me as much as you want to give. I don't expect anything of you.
Well, here. This is what I've been thinking, and you see her pull out just some like notes and stuff, and she'll sit down with you and start to walk you through some of the stuff that she's been thinking. Basically, Basil can tell that Enid's been paying a lot of attention to Basil's abilities, and has been basically kind of just in her free time, has been thinking about how Basil can, like, basically combos, so that she can be a little bit more of a powerhouse, and start to do a little bit more damage output that maybe closer to what, maybe not Rian, but maybe what Enid can do. And I'll actually send you the stuff, Rachel. We don't have to walk through it right now. But basically, for everyone else, it's kind of like a combo where she will get out her spiritual weapon, in the first round, take a swing with the mace, but in the second turn that she has, be able to cast that spell that we talked about on the train. I don't remember. I think it's Holy Weapon.
I think so. That sounds right.
Yeah, and then with Holy Weapon, attack, as well as then bonus action with the spiritual weapon. And obviously, since we're trying to like save resources just in case the long rest doesn't work, maybe she'll just talk through everything with Basil rather than them actually practicing it out, which was the OG plan.
Right. Okay, and then, you know, Basil, I'm sure Enid would have like helped Basil go through the motions and all of that stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of after they go over everything that Enid wanted to go over as they're kind of settling down, ready for the hope of the tent working. Basil's gonna, I don't know if they're standing or sitting or whatnot, but whatever form of their body is in, Basil's gonna reach forward and grab onto one of Enid's hands and so Enid,
Yeah.
I like you a lot. Like a lot. And I just wish I could protect you from everything, and I never knew how to talk to you about this, but I was given advice that if you don't say anything, then nothing will happen. You have to, the boulder, you have to push it, and I think that's what I'm trying to do. But this isn't making any sense. Sorry, try again. I'm not sure what's going to happen. And I'm really scared. And I just wanted you to know that if worse comes to worse, and things don't turn out the way that we want them to, I just wanted you to know that I would have hoped that you would be my future. Don't feel pressure or anything. I just, you don't have to say anything. You don't even have to agree or anything. I just don't want to have something bad happen and live the rest of my life in this void as a ghost filled with regrets. So, I'm going to kiss your cheek now, if you're okay with it.
And you see her, she's gonna flush her blushing, like, purple color. Yeah, that would be nice.
Okay.
Yes. She kind of goes mute again for a second.
Basil's gonna, like, softly caress one of Enid's cheeks and lean in and place a soft kiss on her cheek, and when she pulls back, I just felt like saying this because, and I don't know if you feel the same way, but the way that I look at you and the way that I think you might look at me is the looks that are a little too obvious to be just friends. So
I don't,
it's
I don't
okay.
I don't confront feelings very as easily as you do. Something I really also admire about you. So I'm sorry I don't have as many words as you do. But I also wish I could protect you better. And that's, I guess, what I was trying to do.
I think that can also mean more than any words that you could say. And it's okay if you don't have all the words. I've been thinking of them for a long time, so I've had some practice in my head. But earlier when I said, you can give me as much as you want, I don't expect anything from you, that still applies now. I just want you to know how appreciated and precious you are before we go into something very dangerous.
I really would. Hazel, no one has ever said such kind words to me.
If we make it out of here alive, I can continue to be that person. I have way more kind things to say. If you'd let me.
And I think she would kind of like look to Basil's hands and hold them. And she'll say, promise me that you will prioritize making it out alive, okay? You need to see your mother. You need to.
I will do my best to make sure that I can make it out alive. I can't promise that I'll prioritize me, but
At least over me.
Enid,
Between the two of us. Please. You have your mother. I want you to be able to be with her.
Enid, do you think the stars can listen to us? Do you think they hear us?
I've never thought about it, admittedly.
I talk to them about you. I pray to them that you're happy and you're safe. Sometimes I talk to the moon too. I want to have something or someone else watch over you, and I can't. I know my mother does. But my life isn't more important than yours. It's not more important than anyone. I'm going to prioritize everybody that I love dearly. And even though I would love to see my mother, I would love a chance to be with her, it's just a pipe dream. I'd have no idea if I would even be able to. And eventually, my ability to talk to her will be cut. But something that I can control is everybody here and you. I can't control what the gods do. I can't control what the planes do, but I can control us, you, our outcome. If I can have a sliver of happiness in this material plane, I want to do that. And even if you don't feel the same way, that's okay. But I'm going to do what I think is right. And I'm not going to overlook you for myself. I can't do it. I'll try to keep myself safe, but please don't hate me if I don't prioritize myself.
I think as she finishes that last word, Enid will put her hand behind Basil's head and caress it and pull it in for a proper kiss. And after their kiss is done, Enid will rest her forehead on Basil's and say, I could never be upset with you for what you want, but at least you know what I want, or what I wish.
I had hoped you'd like girls.
Yes. Well, I like you at least.
I like you. I just wanted you to know before whatever happens.
Thank you.
And I hope a few kisses won't hurt our friendship.
I won't let it.
Good. And Basil's gonna lean in for one more quick kiss.
Hee hee.
Hee hee.
This was not training at all. This was beyond the script.
Brought to you by whores.
After a while, Gak does finish up writing the spell in the spell book, copying it down. Nick is not here, but Gak can now cast Liamon's tiny hut as a ritual whenever he so chooses. And he does. You all huddle into this hut. Are we all trying to take rest?
Yes.
Nick says
Dear
he
God,
does it.
yes.
Okay. As each one of you attempt to take a rest, we're going to take a quick break.
Woo!
And then we will be back to see what happens next.
All right. Sounds good. Break time.
Be right back.
Now, we're back. Take it away, John.
So, diving back into the game as the party gathers themselves within the new spell that Gak has acquired, Liamon's Tiny Hut. The 6 of you try and get some rest.
Yeah. And then we do.
Is there anything else anyone wants to do before trying to go to sleep?
Nope.
Nope. No.
We good.
Okay. Are you sleeping in shifts or everyone trying to sleep at once?
I mean, we gotta do shifts after
We
what
gotta
happened.
do
Yeah.
shifts. We gotta do shifts. Poo.
Okay. So who is going to sleep first?
Gideon will take first watch.
Okay. Are we doing the same thing as last time?
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
Might as well.
For ease, why not?
I'd like the 4 of you
Will make
to
me
roll
cry.
wisdom checks with advantage.
Okay. Checks with advantage. That's a saving throw. Not that it matters. Oh, I rolled well. Why didn't it come through?
I don't know.
No
Whenever
one's
you
just
do
coming
the
through.
whenever you do the advantage toggle through D&D Beyond, it doesn't go through with Beyond 20.
So you just have to do it twice?
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Or can I just tell you what I got because it was good and
You
I
can tell
don't
me
want to
what you got.
reroll? Okay, I got a 20. Unnatural.
Rian? I'll roll for Gak.
Wait, what was it again? Roll what?
Wisdom check
19.
with
Oh,
advantage.
That's the
15.
Saving throw, right?
No, just the check.
Oh, just regular.
Gak got a 20.
No!
Well, roll with advantage.
Womp,
Okay.
womp, womp, womp.
Welcome to.
Jackass.
+4.
Better.
Because the thing.
You right. 19.
Okay.
I thought that's only on saving throws.
Oh. Whatever. 14.
So, all of you succeed. It seems that the magic of the Liamon's Tiny Hut is allowing you to have more persuasion over your dreams. So I would like to ask you, are you all dreaming or choosing not to dream?
I think Enid would choose, if she had a choice, she would choose not to dream, just for safety.
Rian?
Not to dream. Yeah.
Assuming Basil. No
So,
dream.
like, question.
Mhm.
How does one not dream? Like, do you just willpower it, or thoughts and wishes?
So, in the realm of Evrand and D&D, because you guys are diving into the weirdness that is the dream realm, you guys have become more aware of contromancy and aware of your dreams themselves. Just like how people can actually, before they go to bed, think about not dreaming and then not dream or lucid dream or whatever. You all 4 of you are going into this with the knowledge and information that you do not want to dream, so you can, because you succeeded on your wisdom check, you can choose not to.
Okay, then she won't.
Okay. So, the 4 of you sleep. And the 4 of you wake up. Yersa and Gideon, nothing happens during your watch. The 4 of you wake up with no dreams, no nightmares, no Ishna. Successful.
Very good.
You don't have a long rest yet, because we have 2 others that still need to fall asleep. So
Let's do
Gideon and
this.
Yersa, I'd like you to make wisdom checks with advantage.
20.
Ooh.
I'll take the 23.
Okay. So to the two of you, do you choose or not choose dream?
No dreams, please.
Yeah, no.
Okay. Gideon, as you fall asleep,
Yeah, alright.
I'd like you to make a wisdom saving throw with advantage.
+4.
Okay. 19
+4.
or 23 if Rianne's close to Gideon, I guess. Thanks, bud.
Okay. Gideon, you in your unconscious state feel something try to pry into your mind. This is the state of not dreaming, but there is a state of consciousness as you feel that prodding. You succeed your wisdom saving throw, and the entity is not able to go further. With that, the two of you wake up, and now all of you can hit the long rest button.
Boom! Hell yeah, dude.
Yeah.
Y'all owe me a potion of speed when we get back to the material plane.
You got it. Thanks, Rianne. Thanks, Joe, for thinking that, because I was like, well, I guess we're just fucked. I was just gonna, yeah.
Sorry, John, for being a little meta there. I don't think Rian would necessarily have knowledge of Leoman's tiny hut, but I'm assuming our minds combined, we could have come up with something as a group.
There's a lot of meta going on this session, so it's fine.
Well, things are getting a little meta. This is dreams.
Yeah.
Dream, dream, dream.
Dream, dream, dream.
Close your eyes. Go to.
Shut your mouth. Dude.
Dream, 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 dream.
Remember when he does a backflip?
Yes! Taylor Lautner.
Yeah.
So, 6 of you wake up, the exhaustion gone. You can remove 1 point of exhaustion because you have taken a long rest.
Oh, yay! We doing it.
I'd like to ask the party, what are you doing?
We're going after her bitch ass.
Mm-hmm.
Onward.
Taking names.
Right.
Bitchna.
We're all out of bubble gum.
Itchna.
Bitchna.
Okay.
Bye, bitchna.
So with that, just for clarity's sake, who is the navigator on the ship? I know that Gideon is the quote-unquote captain. He runs the helm. Who is the person who is going to be reading the star charts to find Ishna's home?
I got you, big dog.
I was like,
It's
someone
the
who's
astrology
not
girl.
dumb. Like,
Got it.
Okay. Roll a wisdom check, and this is not to see if you find it or not. It's just to see how much time it takes. Cool. So, Yursa, obviously this contraption, as you walk up to the navigational system, the nav drive is now intact. As you kind of look down, Gideon, you give a little pointer to Yursa because you did, in fact, use this once, even though it was broken. There's a spot that looks like organic matter that you would place your hand in, almost like placing your hand in the jelly. As Gideon points that out, Yursa, you look down. Do you place your hand kind of like grossed out at it, or just kind of like, it's a normal thing?
Yursa would be like, this is nasty, but I have to do it, so I'm gonna do it.
So your hand goes through, and as you do that, behind you on the table, you see this light up of a hologram. It looks like it is magic being used to keep things in place. As you see the wild space system that you are in, with things, coordinates, and universes, planets tacked on. In the first sphere, the wild space system you're in, You see Stellaris, and you see other small little civilizations and settlements. You see the prime material known as Evrand. You see that it is labeled as EV1, but you see off into the distance on this star chart this circular cosmology, and you see all of these planes that you have known about, but it's odd to see them in this facet. You see Elysium, the Beastlands, Arcadia, the Abyss, Limbo, Pandemonium, the Nine Hells, Archon, Yizgar. You see all of these circling around the planes of existence, all kept within this small space. And as you look at the star chart, you see further outside of this first sphere are hundreds of these other wild space systems, these spheres, these things that you are kept in and contained inside. Outside of this one, there are countless. But right outside of your wild space system, you see and everything here is kind of animated in a way. You see this black hole like structure, this menacing force, and it is labeled Far Realm. And as you kind of look towards it and using your intuition, you're able to hone in on that section, and you see close by this floating obsidian and almost looks like cracks that underneath seem to show bright light. This asteroid of spikes and black rock and red light, ominous, emanating through. That is Ishna's home. And you see that it is labeled Heart of Nightmares.
Welcoming. And I guess that's where we're going.
So, as you use this system to gain your heading, your next location, Gideon, as you are up in the Spelljammer's helm, you see on, and I know we're in a medieval game, but we're in sci-fi now. You see on your helm that there's a destination, and you see that arcane hologram that says Heart of Nightmares popped up. It is the destination put in. And now, Gideon, is up to you with the fuel you have. Do you guys want to teleport?
I think that whoever's up on the helm would see that, like, immediately once it's there, like, the ship would turn and kind of get into position. But Gideon just kind of seems to stop as he doesn't engage the thrusters or the hyperdrive. He just kind of seems to be staring forward.
I'd say that Rianne and whoever wants to be up there is with you, Gideon.
I'm by the nav table, right? I'm not up
Yeah,
there.
you're downstairs. You're on the second level. So,
I mean, I
who would
feel
be
like
up there with Gideon?
I feel like Edith would probably be up there. It's exciting stuff.
Yeah, same.
Yeah.
Sure.
Man, y'all would see he just kind of freezes as he does not engage the thrusters. He just kind of seems to be, he has that faraway look in his eye as he's just kind of staring forward at what's in front of him.
I think Rianne would kind of like go up next to him and lightly pat him on the shoulder, not to get his attention, but to, comfort him and say, "It's all right. We've got this, okay?"
You think we can beat her?
I know we can.
Everyone hold on to something. And once everyone is secure, he will activate the hyperdrive.
I like to think
Aye, aye,
Gideon
Captain.
believes Rian. I don't know if Rian believes Rian, but
Gideon does not believe Rian.
damn it.
I don't think anyone believed Rian. I'm glad we're all on the same page.
Hey, man.
I believed Ryan.
Jack believe.
Joe believes in Rian. Rian doesn't believe in himself, though.
I mean, Felicity believes in Rian and the
We are
rest of the
gonna
party.
Fucking die. Engage.
As you engage.
Oh wait, sorry.
And-
One thing. Just sorry. Just before we go, potion up, everyone. Potion.
Oh yeah, let's
Oh,
go
yeah,
these bitches.
yeah. Wait,
Yeah.
which one? We have to.
Wisdom.
Wisdom.
Okay.
Glug, glug, glug.
How does it work?
Engage.
Jack's also casting mage armor on himself.
As you engage the
Same,
hyperdrive,
actually.
you watch the tentacle. In front of you, you see these windows open up. As you can see the astral sea in front of you, you watch the tentacles that are writhing in front snap, and as they snap in front, they open a rift in space-time as the ship itself moves at a great speed through this portal into the other side. As the portal opens, the nautiloid comes to a stop outside of it. I first need everyone to make Constitution saving throws, as you have gone a very far distance using the hyperdrive.
Forgot about that.
Oh my god.
I think
Plus
everyone except
4.
everyone except Yerso would get +4. So not gonna help Basil.
Oh,
Oh,
I didn't
shit.
do a con save. I just did. Oh, it's the same modifier. Never mind.
Oh my god.
Oh,
I
wait.
got a 10.
Oh wait, my con save's actually better. Hang on.
I would like to say that anybody who got a 15 or below,
Mhm.
you take a point of exhaustion.
Of exhaust. I'd rather take HP, please.
Nope.
I choose to not take mental health.
As the nautiloid stops, you see nothing but darkness around you. Once before, in the galaxy around you, there were stars and colors and hues. There was some sort of natural painting in the sky, the sea around you. Here, it is nothing but darkness. No stars. In the distance, you can see this writhing, spinning black hole. Far in the distance. The only thing you can make out is this small light inside. But close to the nautiloid, you see in front of you a large asteroid. About 4 times, if not 5 times, the size of Stellaris itself.
Oh.
This obsidian rock with spikes that are growing out of it, looking unnatural. You can see that it almost pulsates with this glowing orangish red hue of these cracks all around. As you see, Ishna's home, the heart of Nightmare.
Gross.
I'm digging this music.
You don't see Ishna, but Gideon, you hear.
You've made a grave mistake. But welcome home, Gideon.
And with that, that is where we are going to end the session.
Fucking yeah, dude. That's what we call a cliffhanger.
Join us next week as the
Booyah.
party fights
Wins.
fights
Maybe.
the
Wins.
starborn nightmare known as Ishna the Space Hag.
And join us next week for Gak to get another 43 on Wisdom and
Yes,
have
please.
control of the playing field.
Join us next week for the new campaign of Evrand.
Well, that'll be the
The
week
death of
after.
We're gonna roll,
yeah, sorry,
we're,
yeah,
gonna,
sorry.
we're gonna roll characters live next week after we
Yeah,
go.
yeah,
yeah.
To
Yeah.
fill up the rest of the time, you know.
Yep.
Amazing. Well,
Okay.
thanks for watching, everybody. Hope you enjoyed. I know I did. Be sure to tune in on Friday, actually, this Friday for the Isles of Iverion. We won't be playing this Saturday because we will not have we won't have 2 players available. Not only will Ryan not be there, but Kayla won't be able to be there either. So we are going to swap to playing on Friday, same time, 3 to 7. Then next Tuesday for Salamander Coast. I would
It's
like.
happening.
It's happening. It's happening.
I won't be sick.
And
Sorry.
fingers crossed. Hopefully, mastery coding. Hopefully.
Damn, name drop.
Oh
Man.
man.
Pick up
Hopefully.
your shit, you dumbass
Fuck
company.
those guys.
Whoa! Mastery Coding is a great company. If you need computer science curriculum for your K through 12 institution, feel free to reach
Go
out to me.
somewhere else.
Anyway.
Thanks. All right. With that, see you later.